we're gonna swiftly move on from that amazing Jagdtiger in my background. Flip the camera around. We're gonna have a few smaller things here, and you're not really a tank fan if you can't tell what this thing is from this angle right here. And of course, it's the 38T, the Hetzer, in a very lovely color scheme. Nicely angled front armor. Quite a large barrel, actually, for its size. 2,600 roughly were built. 15 tons, I think it says here. 16 tons, 40 kilometers an hour, 25 miles per hour, 60 millimeter armor. And there it is in all its glory. A very well preserved Hetzer. And again, a real one, not a replica. I really like the humor of that era of tanks, with all the pin-up girls, aircraft, and some writings on tanks and planes in general. And this one here says, trigger happy. Very much trigger happy. Can you recognize from this angle what it is with the massive MG on top? Yes, of course, it's the Mk4 Chaffee. And this one's quite an interesting one. Again, this one's as real one gets. They've made like a plexiglass something, so you can see, I think it's like transmission or something. You don't get the front plate fully. You can see it's cut. But you can see the transmission and everything in here as well, which again is a pretty little addition to, any tank to see. But yeah, we can have a little walk around this one with the hull mounted MG right here with some lights in a very dark camo scheme. The massive behemoth, like that thing is huge. Like I can't get to it, but it is absolutely huge. Fast, maneuverable, powerful gun on the Chaffee as always. Oh, in the backside you can actually see the plexiglass over the engine bay as well. This one's going to be quite tricky with the light reflections. I'm going to try my best. That's where the engine deck should be. Still has the cover, one side of the cover. But you can see everything. It actually looks like two engines in there. I don't know the specification of Chaffees. Some of you might do, but I really don't. There are some massive cannon barrels. If I turn around and look here, I'm not going to read through these, but some of them look like IS-2s and Tiger 88 mils and things like that. If we do turn around once again, I think this is the miserable thing. This is the miserable thing that you're supposed to drive backwards and then turn around to shoot. Is that the, whatever it was called? Can I get through here? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I think it is the thing. Valentine Archer. Oh, you poor thing. Valentine Archer. Yeah, that's the engine deck. Actually in the rear or in the front, depending if you're planning to shoot or not. But, well, here it is. How many were built of these? 667. 20mm armor, 4 crew. Poor guys, 16 tons. Yeah, not a very successful, at least in my mind. We have something very random here. Ram Kangaroo. Don't know what that is. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I really don't know anything about this thing. Same I can say about this thing. Quite literally no idea what that is. Can you walk on this? What is this thing? I think you can walk on this. I'm going to flip you around, guys. I'm going to walk up the stairs. Oh wow, is this like an amphibious landing craft? Some really, really freaking massive guns. We're gonna have to go around to the other side to see what it is all about. Okay, we're not gonna watch the movie Seven Oaks 3. No idea what that is. Looks like some kind of amphibious landing craft. 100% amphibious, because yeah, who's this? Someone probably recognizes that. While we are here, oh, it actually says here LVT4 Buffalo landing vehicle tracked Mk4. 18,000 were built. Okay, I feel like I should know about it since it's 18,000 built. Swiftly moving on, we have another Sherman with a anti-tank chains in the front. Yo, that's a modification and a half, dude. Looks like an M4A2 off the top of my head. Is it? I don't know. Sherman Crab Mark 1. I don't know if it's gonna tell me. Is it based on... It doesn't really tell me what this thing is based on, but it does really look like an M4A2 to me. And this big massive chain thing is really quite something. Oh, I can squeeze in here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to go here, but you know, I'm gonna until someone stops me. Yeah, this modification is mad to add. Oh, that's a bit broken. Oh well. Yo, there's some really cool things in here. What's next? We're gonna go back a little bit because I think we've skipped something really cool. Uh-oh, where's the... Is this a Churchill? Centurion, sorry, Centurion. What Centurion that is? Centurion 1, A41 medium. 152 mil armor, 46 tons, 4 crew, numbers built almost 4,500. Bonk, there we are. This is a massive Centurion, by the way. It is absolutely huge. It's interesting how it has its own, like it has its own little kind of space. Probably I should know why, but I really don't. The coaxial, like, can you call that a coaxial still? Massive, sticking out through the turret cheek. Nice little muzzle brake. This is a solid unit in real life. It looks super freaking solid. The turret's quite smooth. It's not as rough as some of the earlier Shermans we've seen in the previous hauls. Churchill Mk4. Oh wow, that guy almost got me scared. Hey dude. Yo, that guy's a bit creepy. The thickness of the armor here is insane. Obviously it's a flat portion of an armor. The whole bit is pretty much my height. Like that is almost how tall I am. Massive tracks. A pretty cool gun. Let's read a little bit. 39 tons, 5 crew, 5,500 built, 6-pounder gun, which obviously doesn't say anything to me. Give me metric system, please. Yeah. Armag. Nice. At least we can walk around this one because we've seen one Churchill in one of the other museums we've been here, and that was parked facing like a corner of a room, so you wouldn't actually be able to walk around it and see it properly. Ta-da! Who knows what this thing is? To me, it looks like a lot of Zimrit paste, whatever it's called. I don't know. Still probably saying it wrong. This is a StuG boy. It's that StuG life. It looks a little bit stripped out. You can see the Zimrit paste still on there quite firmly. Let's have a quick look. This is StuG.IV with the 75 mil. StuG. I'm gonna try and say that properly. Sturmgeschütz aus G. So basically StuG.3G. Yo, this thing looks like it's seen something. Anyway, that's the foldy uppy thingy for the one of the crew. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you. If we quickly like switch back to the fact that we are here because we play video games. Enlisted Darkflow, please make this operational. I want my crew to stick the Mk4D2 through that and use it. Because we have this in the game, but it's not modeled into to work properly. So I would flip me around. Yeah, I would really love for that thing to actually be operational. Armored car, the AEC. Quite a big gun for an armored car. Yeah, cool, I guess. Ooh, that was really cool. Not this one. I mean, this one's pretty cool as well. This is probably M5A1. It says Hothead. I love these writings on them. The camo scheme on this one's pretty cool. M5A1 Stuart. A very tiny one. a very tiny one. We have some APCs here. We have Morris Light reconnaissance car. Never seen that one before. And the really cool one, look at the immaculate condition of this thing. Panzer IV D. So this is the D variant, which, I mean, has the turret extra armor on the top. You can see the 75mm. And I think, yo, look at that extra armor on the flat portion. This is a really up-armored variant of a Panzer IV. This is the 419. You can probably Google and see where this thing comes from. Just from the 419. I'm going to fully walk around. The exhaust is taking some beating here. But again, this is the real one. This is not a replica, a bit bent here. But really, in the tank world, that really means nothing to a tank itself. Really cool camo scheme.